with the grace of Lord Veera Ganapati of Chaturthi Tithi and that of Sri Shukabrahma Maharshi. Today we are going to talk on Sunday. Sunday, the day is ruled by Sun. Now Sun is transiting the house of Aquarius. In Aquarius we have Saturn and Mercury conjunction. Jupiter is still in the Rashi of Taurus, which is second from the Kala Purusha Tattva. So what does Kala Purusha Tattva begins? In the natural scheme of zodiac, the first planet is Aries and it ends with Pisces. So you have Aries, Taurus, then you have Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and you have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. In the natural scheme of things, if at all you calculate Aries as the ascendant, the second house Taurus becomes the place of wealth. The second house is that of savings, your face, you call something as face value, your part attract, your communication, your speech. Third house is also deals with written communication. Second house deals with your speech. So all this comes under the purview of the second house. And second house can be said as your portfolio banker or investment banker, portfolio manager, whatsoever you can say. If your second house lord is in the first house, you can be assured that financially you are going to be strong. Because wealth is going to come towards you, your family is going to come towards you, you are not going to go and seek those things. And if your second house lord is in second house itself, that too is great. But there is an exception that if you are Scorpio ascendant and in your second house Jupiter is there alone, the rule Karako Bhavanashti applies and that might not be so great. But as a maxim, second house lord being in the house itself is considered good. But there are two exceptions. For example, if you are a Sagittarius ascendant, Saturn happens to be your third lord also, and if he is in the second house, that might cause some sort of problems, especially along with siblings and all, regarding property disputes at some point of time. And second house Saturn is not considered great for children and their wealth. But second house being in second house itself is considered great, whereas second house in the third, second house lord in the third house, it might make you travel, make short trips to earn money, to write something, to communicate something. You might be involved in some sort of broking, commission, etc. Second house lord in the fourth house also gives comforts. You will find comfort when you come to your house. You will find solace, you will find peace. Second house lord in the fourth house is considered to be good, because you are going to earn, you are going to spend the money for happiness also. There is some sort of peace that is surrounding your family. But as regards exception, you can say in the case of Sagittarius ascendant, second house Saturn is in the fourth house. Unless until you have your old property in hand, there will be some sort of sorrow deep inside the mind, because he is the third house lord also. But second house lord in the fifth house gives lot of money, wealth, success. But as wealth increases, there is a difference of opinion between children and their parents. It happens. Second house lord in the sixth house is called as Danda Yoga. Danda means punishment. Then it means you become a workaholic guy to maintain your family. You have to run, you have to earn, you have to prove yourself. And when wealth comes, the aging process has already started. Second house lord in the sixth house or Drigbhava. Second house lord in the seventh house, it means that your partnerships is going to help you. Your joint ventures, all these things are going to add up to your wealth, and it means that your partner is going to be supportive, or else you are going to be supportive in her dreams and all. Second house Lord in the 8th house, it is also a Danda Yoga. That means after the age of 48, they become wealthy. And when their knees are not so great, they become wealthy. But such a wealth is not helpful in any way because aging process happens. Because 8th house is the house where you disappear. When you start disappearing, wealth arrives. And that means your grandchildren are going to benefit from your wealth or whatever you earn. Second house Lord in the 9th house. You will be a dharmic person, you will be following ethics. 9th house deals with gurus, parents, etc. The gurus or parents, they are going to guide you towards earning wealth, money, etc. Second house Lord in the 10th house, it is considered to be one of the most happiest position. Your career grows, your wealth grows. Any planet in the 10th house is considered to be very good because it's an Akashic Tattva, air element. Whatever you play, planet is there in the 10th house, it is expected to give good results. 11th house, second house Lord in the 11th house. You will get huge deals done with ease. Lots of money. 11th house deals with earnings, labh. It gives a lot of money, but there is a price for that money because when second house Lord is at the 11th house, second house deals with the family. And when the second house Lord is at the 11th house, at some point of time the native might get into multiple relationships. And second house Lord in the 12th house, it means the native is going to earn money but at an old age. For example, Kentucky Fried Chicken, the owner Sanders, he has a Cancer Lagna. The moon is debilitated, the Lagnadipati is debilitated in the 5th house. Whenever moon debilitated 5th house, moon is where your mind is. The 5th house also deals with your love. If you at all you have Saturn in the 5th house, you are going to be interested in ancient scriptures. If it is Jupiter, you are going to visit temples. If it is in 5th house as a Mars, you are going to be interested in land and vehicles and keeping yourself physically fit. And if there is a moon there, you are going to be interested in cooking. You will have a motherly attitude. And his Lagna Lord was in the 5th house, whereas the second house Lord Sun was in the 12th house. He made huge money. But the timing when he made money was when he was old. He got his business idea at the age of 60 something. And he started it in a small way. Wealth flowed. Slowly his status improved and things got better. And he had a long life because 12th house Sun, it's called as Marana Karanasthana. Sun is not happy in the 12th house because it always wants to be the leader, and 12th is the last house. So it's like death-like situation. It doesn't denote death. It means the native will work hard to prove himself in foreign lands or else at an old age, and then wealth will start to accrue towards him. Today we are talking in the nakshatra of Hasta. Hasta means hands, Hasti, elephant has a trunk. So Savitur Deva, they call it Deva Savitur, which is ruling over Hasta nakshatra. What is the speciality of Devas? They have 4 hands. It means they have more capability to ensure a success in any work entrusted to them. That is the nature of Deva. So Savitur Deva, today's nakshatra, Savitur has the capability to do things with ease. And 3 nakshatras, Rohini, Hasta and Shravana, are considered to be very beautiful, especially Hasta. Why? Because hands that help are holier than lips that pray. So Hasta nakshatra people usually help others. They have the attitude to give and forgive. And that makes the nakshatra a very beautiful nakshatra. And that is the light that Gayatri is teaching them